The Atlantic Ocean, a boundless expanse of blue, stretching nearly halfway around the Earth. From the frozen Arctic seas to the warm embrace of the Southern Hemisphere. From the coasts of Africa and Europe to the Americas. The Atlantic is not just water. It is a bridge, a frontier, a living force. For centuries, it has been the ocean of explorers, carrying daring voyages into the unknown. It has been the sea of mysteries, hiding legends beneath its waves. And it has been the heart of global connections, binding continents, people, and cultures together. Every sunrise over its horizon is a promise of journeys yet to be taken. Every storm that rages across its surface is a reminder of its power. And every calm, silent night upon its waters is an invitation to dream. The Atlantic has witnessed the birth of civilizations, the rise of empires, and the flow of human destiny. It has carried ships of hope and vessels of sorrow, treasures of trade and echoes of tragedy. It is the ocean where myths live, of lost cities, vanished ships, and endless possibilities. But beyond its stories, the Atlantic is alive. Its tides breathe with the pull of the moon. Its currents shape climates, feed life, and carve coastlines. It is a beating heart, steady, eternal, and restless. This is the story of the Atlantic, a journey across its waters, through its mysteries, into its past, its present, and its future. A voyage into its beauty, its power, and its secrets. Because to understand the Atlantic is to understand the world itself. The immense Atlantic. The Atlantic is the world's second largest ocean, covering more than 41 million square miles. It touches 5 continents, North and South America to the west, Europe and Africa to the east, and stretches down toward the icy realms of Antarctic. Its name comes from Atlas, the titan of Greek mythology who held the sky upon his shoulders. From the frozen seas of the north, where icebergs drift, to the tropical waters of the Caribbean, the Atlantic is a world within a world. Ocean of life. Beneath the surface lies a universe of life. The Atlantic is home to humpback whales that migrate thousands of miles, playful dolphins that ride the waves, and mighty sharks that patrol its depths. Its coasts host coral reefs, estuaries, and wetlands that shelter millions of species. From the icy cod fisheries of the north to the colorful reefs of the Caribbean, the Atlantic feeds and sustains life, not only in the sea, but also on land. Ocean of history. The Atlantic has been a stage for human history. The Vikings sailed its northern waters 1,000 years ago. Columbus crossed it in 1492, linking 2 worlds forever. But the ocean also carries darker memories. The transatlantic slave trade, where millions were forced across its waters in chains. Empires rose and fell upon its waves. Wars were fought, discoveries made. The Atlantic is not only water, it is memory. Islands of the Atlantic. Scattered across the vast Atlantic are jewels of land, islands shaped by fire, by wind, and by the restless hand of time. Each one carries a story. Each one holds a piece of the ocean's soul. At the northern edge of the ocean rises Iceland, a land born of fire and sculpted by ice. Here, volcanoes breathe smoke into the sky, while glaciers spill slowly into the sea. Its black sand beaches are a meeting point of fire and frost. Its waterfalls thunder like the heartbeat of the earth itself. Iceland stands as a reminder that the Atlantic is not only water, but also the land it creates. Farther south lie the Azores, green islands adrift in the mid-Atlantic. They are stepping stones of history, waypoints for explorers crossing from Europe to the New World. Here, emerald lakes rest inside volcanic craters, and whitewashed villages cling to cliffs above the sea. The Azores are islands of solitude and wonder, a place where sailors once looked to the horizon with dreams of discovery. To the east are the Canary Islands, kissed by eternal sun and shaped by volcanic fire. Mountains rise from deserts of sand, and coasts shimmer with golden beaches. For centuries, these islands were crossroads, ports of rest for traders, sailors, and conquerors. Today, they remain a world where Africa, Europe, and the Atlantic meet in harmony. Across the ocean, the Caribbean shines like a necklace of turquoise gems, islands fringed with coral reefs, lagoons glowing in shades of blue, and forests alive with tropical song. But the Caribbean is more than paradise. It is history written in its waters, of indigenous peoples, of colonial struggles, of cultures blended through time. Its rhythms, its festivals, its colors all echo the spirit of survival and joy. Each island, from Jamaica to Barbados, from Cuba to Grenada, carries a voice, a song of the Atlantic. And then there is Bermuda, a small island with pink sands and mysterious tales. Forever linked to the legends of the sea, Bermuda stands at the crossroads of myth and reality. Sailors once whispered of strange disappearances in the waters around it, stories that gave birth to the mystery of the Bermuda Triangle. Yet beyond the legends, Bermuda is a place of serene beauty, where pastel houses overlook turquoise waves and coral reefs hide treasures below the surface. Each island of the Atlantic is a world of its own, with its people, its landscapes, its legends. But though separated by distance, they are connected by the same ocean heartbeat. Together, they form a constellation of life and culture, shining across the endless blue. Mysteries and legends. The Atlantic has always stirred imagination. The legend of Atlantis, a lost city beneath its waves. The Bermuda Triangle, where ships and planes vanish into mystery. Stories of ghost ships drifting aimlessly, like the Mary Celeste. Even today, the Atlantic holds secrets in its depths, from shipwrecks of explorers to submarines of war, resting silently below. The modern Atlantic. Today, the Atlantic is the world's busiest ocean. Ships carry goods between continents. Airplanes cross its skies daily. Beneath its waves lie undersea cables that connect the internet across nations. It fuels economies, feeds billions, and shapes the climate of the planet. The Atlantic is no longer just an ocean, it is the lifeline of globalization. The ocean of tomorrow. But the Atlantic also faces threats: overfishing, rising seas, plastic pollution, and warming waters. Its future depends on us. Scientists, explorers, and communities are working to protect its life, to keep its mysteries alive for generations to come. The Atlantic is more than geography. It is legacy, challenge, and hope. The Atlantic Ocean, the mirror of our past, a stage of our present, and a key to our future. It has carried the first daring explorers and the mightiest fleets. It has borne witness to triumphs. It has been both a path of hope and a road of sorrow. But beyond human history, the Atlantic is eternal. Its waves were here before the first footsteps touched its shores. Its tides will rise and fall long after we are gone. It is vast. It is powerful. It is forever. Every drop of rain, every river that flows, every wind that sweeps across continents, they all find their way back here. It is the gathering place of waters, the meeting ground of currents, the living heartbeat of Earth. Here, beauty and danger dance upon the waves. Calm horizons turn to raging storms. Gentle breezes rise into hurricanes. The Atlantic reminds us, nature is not ours to command. It is ours to respect, to cherish, and to protect. For the ocean gives food, trade, life, and inspiration. But it also teaches of humility, of courage, of wonder. Every sailor who has crossed it, every traveler who has gazed upon it, every soul who has listened to its waves, knows the truth. The Atlantic changes you. As the sun sets on its horizon, the Atlantic whispers an eternal call. To cross it, to explore it, to dream upon it. Because the Atlantic is more than water. It is a bridge between worlds, a memory of time, and a promise of tomorrow. So long as the tides rise and fall, so long as the stars shine upon its surface, the Atlantic will remain. The endless blue.